Let's bring in Republican Arizona Congressman Representative Andy Biggs. Congressman, okay, the Democrats want to raise taxes to cut the deficit. This after they whooped through Congress, spending that double the debt?
Yeah, I mean, it's remarkable, isn't it? I got a kick out of her saying that we want to create good jobs by raising taxes, both the corporate rates and the individual rates. It doesn't make sense. What we need to do is cut spending. We have record federal revenue coming in right now, and that's because the economy's been being stimulated because of the reduced regulation, because of the lower taxes. And at the same time, we have increased our spending so high that we have a record spending as well. So we've got deficit growing. What Republicans need to do is bring in the spending side of that. And if we start balancing that out, we should be unbeatable as far as the economy goes.
The Republicans now say they don't like that $1.3 trillion omnibus bill, that the president could go through it and cut some spending. But what gives with the Democrats? It seems like they're turning up the fog machine again. I mean, when they were in control of Congress, it wasn't so cinematically picture-perfect economic growth, right?
Right. I mean, and that's the thing. Just think when Nancy Pelosi was in charge and President Obama, they were telling us expect 1.8% GDP growth. You'll never get more than that again. That's just a couple of years ago. And now we're up to 3%. And I think if we did more in taxes and more in regulation reform, I think we'd see it go higher.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. People who make choices create jobs. They spend more. It gins up the economy tremendously. And we all have a better lifestyle because of that. We all feel freer because of that. And we are actually economically freer because of that.
4 million workers got tax cut bonuses, about 500 companies giving out tax cut bonuses, wage hikes, 401k increases, and more. And Congressman, here is a wife and a mother expressing her gratitude for the tax cuts. Watch.
I just want to say thank you. I said I wasn't going to cry. Gosh. I just want to say thank you to you for the tax cuts. This is a big deal for our family. I think half of this audience is our family. We really support you, and this is a big deal. These tax cuts are a big deal. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for fighting for us. Thank you for caring enough to allow us the opportunity to come here and tell you thank you to your face. My boys, my little 10-year-old wants to be president one day. And
it'll happen.
Now, Congressman, you could hear her voice breaking, and it wasn't out of nerves. This is about real working families needing help, and that was her gratitude for that, right?
Absolutely right. I mean, look, in my home state, about 200,000 people have received bonus, increased pay, 401k increases. Our biggest utility company and the other utility companies are reducing rates as a direct result of the tax cuts. And you can see the impact in that individual's life. Think of what Nancy Pelosi is telling that lady. She's saying, it's just crumbs. I mean, this is what the Republicans did is just crumbs. And that tells you Nancy Pelosi is out of touch. And so she's saying, let's raise the rates. It's just not good for America to let Democrats have control of the pocketbook.
Or the media beltway echo chamber, because then that echo chamber becomes a message about the tax cuts. I mean, the reporting on this, we're watching it, and I don't see it out there how many people are benefiting from the tax cuts. I mean, it's J.P. Morgan, Jamie Dimon also it. Oh, wait, we've got the president. He is now basically, he's on Air Force One. Let's listen.
We're going to take a very serious look at that. What I want is long, hey, it's very important for me. It's got to be an even thing.
Mr. President, did you know about the $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels?
No.
Then why did Michael Cohen make this if there was no truth or allegation?
Well, you have to ask Michael Cohen. Michael's my attorney, and you'll have to ask Michael.
Do you know where he got the money to make that payment?
No, I don't know.
President Trump speaking about the Stormy Daniels controversy, also defending again EPA Chief Scott Pruitt as controversy swirls around Scott Pruitt. He spoke to reporters just moments ago aboard Air Force One. Do we have Andy Biggs still with us?
Yes, I'm with you, Liz.
Okay, Congressman, so he's still sticking up for Scott Pruitt. Your thoughts there?
Yeah, I think Scott Pruitt's doing a great job. I think that this is another diversionary tactic. I mean, in my opinion, the left is really going after superficial items. I mean, good grief. I think Pruitt's doing a great job. I think the Stormy Daniels controversy is just another, stage of hypocrisy from the left, and so I am supportive of what the president's saying right there. He's saying, look,
he's doing a great job, but it's about first-class flights, about living in a discount housing rental linked to a lobbyist. Those are the controversies swirling around Scott Pruitt, right?
Exactly, and I think that's, Pruitt's got to come clean on that, but I mean, what he's doing in his job is great. If he's taking first-class flights, we don't even know the circumstances. We don't even know if it's accurate. But if he is, then he needs to pay back. The taxpayers shouldn't be paying for first-class flights. It's just that simple.
Andy Biggs, good to see you. Thanks so much for coming on the show.
Liz.
We really appreciate it and handling the breaking news there. Good to see you. All right, let's get to your money. Stocks surging today, brushing off